Ikapina kamne, kepane kapena, oh no no, can be a nice. All we know is peace and love in my motherland. Oh, nice. Ikapina kamne, kepane kapena, oh no no, can be a nice. All we know is peace and love in my motherland. Oh.
Hello viewers, welcome to our channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Our topic for today is democracy. Democracy. Democracy is defined as a system of government in which people exercise their political power through periodic election. I repeat, democracy is defined as a system of government in which people exercise their political power through periodic election. Democracy may be directly or indirectly. It may be directly, which means people come together to exercise their political power, or indirectly, where the people elect their representative to make decisions on their behalf. According to Abraham Lincoln, he defined democracy as government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Which means, in interpretation, government of the people refers to governments on behalf of the people. I repeat, government of the people refers to government on behalf of the people. Government by the people refers to representative government. Government by the people refers to representative government. And the last, government for the people, means that government should be carried on by people of high principles of moral standard. Government should be carried on by people of high principles of moral standard, which we say people that are sincere, people that are willing to serve, people that we can only and always rely on. Having learned the meaning of democracy, now, how do we know a democratic government? How do we know a democratic state? which means we are going to study the features or characteristics of democracy. The features or characteristics of democracy. 1. In a democratic state, there must be political liberty. There must be political liberty. It means every citizen has a right to exercise his or her political rights. 2. There must be separation of powers. There must be separation of powers. We have 3 arms of government. That is legislature, executive, and the judiciary. And these organs of government must be separated based on their functions and personnel. 3. There must be independence of judiciary. The judiciary must be independent, must be free from control of other arms of government. That is executive and legislature. 4. There must be application of rule of law. Everybody in the society or the nation must obey the law. Nobody is above the law. The law is for everyone, and every citizen is expected to obey the law. 5. There must be supremacy of the Constitution. The Constitution is supreme above every other law in the country. The Constitution is supreme, is higher, or the highest law in the country. 6. The fundamental rights of the citizens must be respected, promoted, and guaranteed. The fundamental rights of the citizens must be respected, must be promoted, and must be guaranteed. And we have different rights. It can be freedom of movement, it can be freedom of speech, it can be freedom of association, it can be press freedom, and so many of the rights. They must be respected, promoted, and guaranteed. 7. Freedom of press. Freedom of press. The press must be protected. When we talk about the press, we talk about the media, talk about the television, we talk about the newspapers, we talk about the radio, and so many of them. They must be respected, promoted, and protected. 8. In democracy, the majority rule. The one with the highest number of votes is called the majority. They control the government after election. The party or the political party with the number of votes or the highest number of votes controls the government or manage the affairs of the government. 9. Franchise. In democracy, there must be franchise. Right to vote and be voted for. Every citizen has the right to vote and be voted for, which in some country there is age restriction. You call it adult suffrage or universal adult suffrage, where a certain number of citizens at a certain age have the right to vote and be voted for. That is franchise. 10. Tolerance of opposition. Tolerance of opposition or the minority. Who are the opposition? The opposition are those that could not win the major or the general election. They are the minority or the opposition, and they must be tolerated and protected and respected at the same time because they have their fundamental rights. 11. Popular participation. In democratic system, the citizens are expected to participate in the activities of the state, whether it is economic activities, political activities, social activities. The citizens are expected to be involved and participate for the promotion of the development of the state. These and many more are the features or characteristics of democracy. Now tell me, do your country have these characteristics? Comment at the comment section to know if your country is actually democratic. Let us look at the types of democracy. The types of democracy. We have two major types of democracy. One is direct democracy. 2 is indirect democracy. What is direct democracy? Direct democracy refers to an idea of government by which all citizens meet together periodically to discuss issues affecting the community. I repeat again. Direct democracy refers to an idea of government by which all citizens meet together periodically to discuss issues affecting the community. This simple system is possible in tribes and villages. It means it can only be suitable in a small society or group. The second type of democracy is indirect democracy. Indirect democracy. Indirect democracy is a form of government where citizens or qualified citizens choose their representatives to rule on their behalf. Indirect democracy is a form of government where qualified citizens choose their representatives to rule on their behalf. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Bye bye. See you in our next class.